It's appropriate that I show you a road right out of the gate here on this video because today's hike was primarily a road walk other than about 1.7 miles on the Chipola River. But we started in Blountstown, Florida, and we headed west to Highway 231 covering 27.5 miles. We parked here at this chevron here and then went under the Jacobs Bridge and began the hike. It was a very enjoyable hike. It took us 9 hours and 22 minutes with 682 feet of elevation gain and a 3.3 mile per hour average pace.
Good morning, everybody. Birdman here. We just are getting on the Blountstown Greenway path. And we're starting we think is about a 26 or 7 mile hike today on the Florida National Scenic Trail from Blountstown, Florida, which is approaching Tallahassee, going back to the west toward Highway 231. Unfortunately, the majority of this hike today is going to be road walk. We're only expecting maybe a couple miles of actual trail. We don't see some people out here enjoying stuff like this today. What's wrong with them?
This is great. All right, so we are in 10.38 miles in. We just finally left pavement, hit a dirt road, and we found an actual trail today. So we are thrilled. And just want to turn this on and show you what it's going to be finally looking like as we get off the narrow path. All right, so we just stopped to reapply our bug spray because this is not, at least at this point, it's not very well traveled, although it's looking a little bit better now. And this time of year with the heat, I want to be ready for the ticks that are out here. So we just reapplied, and now we're going to enjoy what we think is going to be a 1.7 mile section that's going to hopefully get us right on the Chipola River. What's that? You got some spiders taken care of for us? You are a good man. I knew it. The first time we met, you were a pretty good guy. Oh, yeah.
All right, so this is it. Oh, nice little creek down there. Okay. All right, this is much more better. Pines.
Okay, all right, we are 11 miles in, right at 11 miles, and I think the name of the place we started was Jacob's Bridge, I believe, right there in Blountstown. But it's right at 11 miles, and we are now, for the first time, seeing the Chipola River. As you can see, it's very dark. I don't know if it's always a dark, kind of dirty river, or if just the storms we had last week through the southeastern United States are still funneling down. I have no idea. I've never seen this river up close before, so we're hoping that nothing's flooded down here in this next mile and a half, basically, that we're supposed to be right near the river. I don't know what high would look like. That's a big old cypress down there, but it looks high. Sure is nice to be in the woods for a change. We just saw a bunch of palm trees. Not just these palmetto bushes, but literal palm trees planted all up and down the side of that last little creek that feeds into the Chipola River. Maybe this was an old homestead, and they planted some actual palm trees right by the creek, but it was very unique. But this is nice to get out of the exposed sun we've been walking in for quite some time, since we've been on roadwalk. That's a big old tree going over the river. What you got? Oh yeah, okay. Just pointed out a shelter up here. I guess in the right time of the year it'd be good to come and stay in that shelter or tent out next to it. However, it's hot. There's some bugs out. We're assuming in this wet, swampy area there's going to be quite a few ticks out here. Haven't seen any yet, but it's logical. And we haven't had much problems with mosquitoes or yellow flies, horse flies or anything. A few. Right when I say it, there's one flying around my head. But this is nice. It's definitely better than being on the road. For sure. Just a little flat spot for. Is there a shelter built over there? I don't see it either. Just kind of.
I think it's just a camping area.
It's nice.
Pull my tractor poles out.
I wanted to clarify something I said early on in the video, and this hike was a great hike. That is relatively speaking. James and I hope to one day say we have thru hiked the entire Florida National Scenic Trail. So all of these road walks have to get done. They are not fun. If you're not interested in thru hiking the Florida National Scenic Trail and you're looking to this video to say where would I want to go and what could I do to enjoy something on this 27.5 mile stretch, it would absolutely be the Chipola River. Park there at the Willis Bridge, hike in a mile and a half and back out, make it a 3 mile round trip. Day hike, that'd be nice. Also the Blountstown Greenway, but it's on asphalt, so you're still kind of road walking, but it's nice. It feels a little tunnel-like, and you get to see some artifacts from days gone by, so that'd be a nice little getaway too. And it's 3 or 4 miles in its totality, so you could leave a vehicle, or you could just go back out and back and make it even longer. But those would be the two parts I would say would be worth getting out and enjoying if you're not interested in road walking. and who is. Today we also had some trail magic. Nothing was actually given or provided for us except an offer. A gentleman stopped in a pickup truck and about 5 miles before we ended our hike. He said he had seen us in Blountstown that morning and just happened by us again and offered to give us a ride to the store if we needed to resupply and come drop us back off. Or since another storm was kind of blowing up, offered to take us to the next section, which was the Ecofina Creek section, if we needed to just kind of get away from the little thunderhead that was kind of exploding around us. But anyway, it was just nice that a total stranger would offer his gas and time just because. So that was definitely a highlight of the day.